President Obama being criticized for not taking a stronger stance on Iran. This is 17 people now reported dead from those violent protests over the weekend, hundreds more injured.
Yeah, and that's just what the government's telling us about. Have the shocking images affected people's feelings toward America's involvement with Iran? Fox News analyst Frank Luntz is here. And Frank, it's interesting because you've got a couple of commercials that were produced by an advocacy group about whether or not we're doing enough.
And often I do dial testing just to show the way the Americans feel. This one's important because this is clear. Whether you're a Republican or you're a Democrat, you're watching the images in Iran right now, and you are sympathetic to the public, you're hostile to the government, and you don't want negotiations. We've got two 30-second ads. Let's watch how positive both the Republicans and the Democrats react when the message is you cannot negotiate it with dictators with nuclear weapons. Let's watch.
Let's watch the lines.
We will extend a hand if you are willing to unclench your fist.
This is Iran, young, vibrant, a people Americans have no quarrel with. Unfortunately, this is also Iran. Radical rulers seeking nuclear weapons, threatening the world. Americans can do something about it. We can put economic pressure on the Iranian regime, pressure to keep them from building a nuclear arsenal, and ensure security for all of us.
When President Obama was talking about extending the hand, it fell off the cliff.
I mean, it was going straight up. The Democrats were reacting to it. But when the message is that you cannot negotiate with these people, both Republicans and Democrats agree. We've got a second ad that's even more direct because it focuses on the Iranian leader, the man who stole the elections. Let's take a look.
We will extend a hand if you are willing to unclench your fist.
President Obama extended his hand to Iran, and the Ayatollah returned a hardline radical to office. Now, more enrichment, more missile tests, and more of him. Americans must isolate Iran economically to prevent Iran from developing a nuclear weapon and help ensure security for all of us.
That's shocking, is it not, though, Frank? Because a lot of people liked what the president had said when he was campaigning, that he wanted negotiations with Iran. Seems to me on these ads, the American public is saying not so fast.
Not so fast because these ads were tested on Friday. It's now Monday. More people have died. More people have been injured. There is a message here to the White House, and I'm very careful about making pronouncements. But the message is clear among Republicans and Democrats. Stop trying to negotiate with a dictator who will massacre his own people. Imagine what he would do to his neighbors. We have a situation now in Korea where they're talking about pointing a nuclear weapon at Hawaii, which the last time I looked was a state. We have someone in Iran that we want to talk to that is massacring his own people and has stolen an election. And now we have proof, we have political proof, that there is political damage. This White House ought to wake up that the American people have made a conclusion. Don't negotiate.
Well,
I wish we had the dials right here and go straight up on what you just said.
The president's still having a measured response this morning when asked the question, so we will follow it throughout the day. Frank Luntz, thanks. Very informative.
Thank you.